In this video, I'm going to be comparing the Shun Premier Paring Knife to the Miyabi Birchwood Paring Knife. These are both the highest end knives these companies make, so it really makes sense to compare the two. But I will say that the Miyabi Birchwood is leagues ahead of the Premier in almost every single way. One of the biggest reasons is it's a completely handmade knife from start to scratch, and that really affects quality. The Premier is essentially an automated handmade knife, so its quality does suffer because of that. Every single edge of the birchwood has been polished up and smoothed out and rounded out, so there are no sharp corners anywhere, even down here. The handle, where it meets the blade in the spacer and where it meets the end of the knife in the spacer, is completely and totally flush. You can't feel a little bit of a lip at all. And even small details like the logo in the back of the handle, it's been carved, so it looks very crisp and very nice. By contrast, the Shun has 90-degree angles everywhere. There's even a little tiny burr right down here. Where the handle meets the actual blade, it is not flush. You can feel a lip all around. Same with the back, even more so with the back. And the logo is stamped in, so you can see where the metal's been pushed out of the way, and it looks a little bit sloppy. The actual blades are very, very different as well. The Shun uses VG Max steel, which is very, very nice steel, about a 61 hardness. But the Miyabi uses SG2, which is powdered steel and is an insane 63 hardness. And what that means is you will probably never need to sharpen this knife. On top of that, the Shun is ground down to a 16-degree cutting edge, very respectable. But the Miyabi is hand ground using their 3-step method to an insane 9-degree cutting edge. And as you can imagine, when you have a cutting edge that's roughly 50% thinner than the knife we're comparing it to, it is exponentially sharper. Both knives have a good amount of jewelry on the actual blade. The Premier has 34 layers of stainless steel incorporated into it, which gives you this beautiful Damascus pattern. Plus it has the hammered finish. The Birchwood has 50 layers on either side, which gives you this insanely gorgeous flower Damascus finish that I really hope you guys can see. Both knives have a full tang. The Shun Premier's goes through this brown pakkawood handle, which is a compressed resin-filled wood. And the Birchwood's goes through this birchwood handle, which is actually a material, a wood, that originally was used in Faberge eggs. And this video isn't going to do it justice. You can't tell how beautiful the grain pattern in this wood is. It's almost holographic, and it just pops. And on top of that, you can't tell how much care goes into this knife before you really start noticing the little pin right here. At first glance, it looks like it is just a single piece of metal, but in fact it is mosaic. It's roughly 15 to 20 that I can count, pieces of bronze and copper and stainless steel that have all been placed together to perform this intricate design and then pushed into the handle. You can tell that someone's really put their heart and soul into making this knife. Either way, I'll put a link down to both below. If you guys have any questions, any comments, or any concerns, as always, let me know. And otherwise, I will talk to you very soon.